So you just loaded up Rec Room for the first time and you have no idea what you're doing. Well, allow me to help because today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Rec Room as a beginner so you can have a blast while playing. The first thing you have to do when you load up Rec Room is create an avatar for your account, and everyone's going to be able to see this avatar when you're playing Rec Room. You can basically customize your avatar to look like whatever you want it to. Like, you can become Barack Obama in Rec Room. After your avatar, you're going to have to put in your age, blah blah blah, and nobody really cares. But after that, you're going to create your username. You can basically put in whatever you want for your username as long as it's not like a bad username. And if you want to look like an absolute AI, you can just press the random dice button like 40 times and then use that. But after you're done creating your account, you can finally play No, I'm just kidding. No, we still got a tutorial to do. Yep, just go with it. Yep, you heard it. After you create your account, you still have to go through a tutorial called orientation, and it is mandatory, so I would just recommend speedrunning it if you're not interested. At the end of orientation, though, you will be given a watch that basically allows you to go anywhere in the Rec Room world with just like the click of a button. And the game's gonna want you to use it to go to a room right away, but I just recommend hitting the back arrow and then hitting the button called dorm room. Your dorm room is your own place where you can basically do anything you could ever want to do inside of Rec Room. You can customize your character, punch the dummy, throw up some shots as LeBron, and a lot more. You can also access a room called the Rec Center from your dorm, but more about that later. Probably one of the most important parts about your dorm room resides with the maker pen. The maker pen can be found in the backpack menu, and you can pretty much make anything, and I mean anything that you want to in your dorm room. However, the maker pen is one of the most complicated parts in all of Rec Room, and I know almost nothing about how the maker pen works, so I'm gonna leave a good tutorial on the maker pen down in the description so you can go watch that after this video. But once you're done messing around in your dorm, it's time to see what Rec Room really is. If you open your watch and click play, you will see a wide variety of games from a wide variety of topics such as art rooms, horror rooms, PvP rooms, and much more. Within the play tab, there's also categories for new games, trending games, and most importantly, Rec Room Originals. Rec Room Originals are games that are created by Rec Room themselves. Playing Rec Room Originals actually has a good amount of benefits, such as getting XP faster, you can unlock clothing items from in-game, and you can also get reward boxes. Reward boxes are a prize given to the player as a reward for completing something. Reward boxes can be given to the player for leveling up, as a reward for completing a Rec Room Original, or as a gift from another player. And the higher your level goes, the better the reward boxes get. But Rec Room Originals are only a minuscule percentage of the millions of rooms that are out there. One of the most important rooms out there is the Rec Center, which I talked about earlier in the dorm room. The Rec Center is one of the best places in all of Rec Room to socialize and make friends. The Rec Center is like a big hub for all players to just come hang out and have fun. But remember to follow the community guidelines and whatever room you decide to play. Now, let's just briefly talk about the settings. At any time while playing Rec Room, if you're unhappy with your controls or settings and want to change them, I've already made a video on the 15 best Rec Room settings for beginners, so make sure to check that out after this video, link in description and on your screen right here. So now that you have the gist of Rec Room as a whole, let's go over some smaller but still important things. Rec Room has a voice chat feature that allows you to communicate with other players no matter what room you're in. You can find this feature in the audio settings on your watch, which will give you the option to turn your microphone on, off, or on push to talk mode. But if you still want to communicate with people but don't want to talk using your voice, there's a built-in chat feature as well. In VR, the chat feature is found on the inside of your watch wrist right here. On Xbox, it's found by pressing whatever button this is. On PC, you press the C button on your keyboard. And please don't at me, PlayStation players. I have no idea what your button is for the chat. I don't play PlayStation. By activating the chat, you can then type in whatever you want to. It's a different way to communicate with other players. The backpack is also another feature that doesn't get talked about too much when talking about Rec Room. The backpack is found in your watch menu, and from there you can access consumables such as food, item skins, but most importantly, the camera and the maker pen. Now, we already talked about the maker pen earlier, so let's talk about some of the other stuff in the backpack. By using one of your food consumables in the backpack menu and then placing it down on the ground, you can then take stuff out of it and have a quick snack with your friends. In the item skin menu, you can select different item skins to appear when you equip items in game. And my personal favorite, the camera. You can pull it out to take screenshots of any moment in basically any game with you and your friends. The camera is the best way to capture a funny moment or a funny scene in a game that you're playing. I've taken so many pictures over my account history that the camera feature is just burned into my brain at this point. There are also people like me, Rec Room content creators, or RecTubers as some people call us. There are many RecTubers who make amazing content on the game, such as Therapeutic, Slat, and Bothia, just to name a few out of the many that I love. I'm not as big as most creators yet, but I'm on my way, and I always look to them for inspiration on what I can do to make my videos better. RecTubers can spice up the game in unique ways that gives different play styles and just makes the game so much more fun. So that's almost everything you need to know about Rec Room for a beginner. But there's one thing I haven't talked about yet. Now, the rooms in Rec Room are a big part of what Rec Room is, but it's not what Rec Room is about. Rec Room is a social game where you're meant to socialize and grow with the community. And the community is what Rec Room is really all about. No matter what kind of room or place you find yourself in Rec Room, there will always be a community member willing to help you out. So many different communities that are all incredible exist throughout Rec Room, such as the building community, the RecTuber community, the PvP community, and so many more. And sometimes there may be people in the community that are toxic or mean or don't want to help you achieve your goals. But I think seeing those people in the community helps you appreciate the good people just that much more. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you on your Rec Room journey, and if it did, then please consider sharing the video, maybe to even some of your friends that don't have Rec Room yet, so we can grow this incredible community, little by little.